do you do cold plunges or cold water therapy?
This is so funny. Gideon, I love you.
And also another one. And what do you think about urine therapy? Just wondering.
Urine therapies. I mean, okay, you put therapy on the end of anything, bro, and like it's a sales tactic. Okay, it's a new thing, it's a fad, it's a new trend. Stab therapy. What is stab therapy? It's where you get a knife and you you put therapy on the end of anything, bro. So yeah, that's my take on that. It's so silly. Like if your body wanted it, it wouldn't be eager to get it out. Your body, if it wanted it, it would not be eager to get it out. Let your body excrete it, put it out, and don't put it back in. Come on, bro. So that's the urine therapy part, right? Now the cold plunge and everything else, it's funny because I looked myself up yesterday to see, what does the internet say about me? Like who does Google think I am? Okay, like what's up? So I typed in MikeyBreathes and I found that like MikeyBreathes is an internet personality who has some very controversial topics that he discusses on, from fasting, breath work, and I think he even said like cold plunges. So I thought that like this is silly. Like I never tell people to fast, nor do I fast. I don't do breath work. I'm not a breatharian, nor have I ever said anything about doing breath work or any sort of thing like it. And in my life, I've never done a cold plunge in my entire life. But it's like, oh yeah, he's a cold plunge, fasting, breathwork guy. I'm like, I don't do any of those things. So like, this is like, don't let a search engine be your god, because like it is incorrect about. I've never done a cold plunge in my entire life, but it says he's a influencer discussing on the topic of cold plunges and like all this. I'm like, no, I don't. Like, I don't ever talk about, like, Gideon this one time asked me about a cold plunge, but I don't talk about cold plunges. I've never done them. Maybe people like think that not eating is fasting, but no, that's not what not eating is. And then there was another thing. I actually took a picture, but it was just so funny. I'm like, this is what happens when you let the internet be your god instead of going to the source. So for me, I don't believe you should put your body in any extreme. It shouldn't be extremely cold or extremely hot. You should take care of your body. That's what I do. Like the body that you see, right? This body, nothing extreme. No extreme workouts, no extreme temperatures, no extreme fasting or foods. Not eating or eating a bunch, like bulking up, or like, it's all stupid. It's all self-hate. So instead, just spend time with yourself and like adapt to your current and acclimate to your current environment and the current season, and you'll have a body that can last. But you put too much stress on your heart, hot, cold, this, that, it starts to take your energy. I believe that's why people like, and I think this guy's amazing. So there's nothing against him, but like, I think it's why Wim Hof looks so like his vitality is taken from him, even though he has power inside. Like the guy's like freaking amazing, right? He has a lot of power. He can do stuff and everything else. But like, man, his vitality was really taken. Maybe his mindset, maybe a lot of trauma he went through or whatever. But like, nonetheless, like the guy's like, I think it's from all the cold plunges and the extreme life, So I'm the opposite. Don't live an extreme life. Like be extremely passionate about living life, but don't do extreme things like isolate, like cold plunges, sauna, or whatever, And also don't let a search engine be your god, because it can totally mislead you. Like, I don't do any of that stuff, dude. All right, 2 more and I'm done.
He was saying, I was just curious about your thoughts on it because I've been seeing it and was wondering. Thank you very much.
Everybody needs an identity. So like, they're always gonna be like, okay, the cold plunge is the next thing. Like, dude, I've been in this since 2003. And I'm gonna tell you, there's always some new trend. I'm telling you, in the past 23 years, I've seen shake weights and shock belts and like high carb, low carb diet pills, hydroxycut, acai bowls, vegan, carnivore, paleo, cold plunge, red light therapy, sauna, infrared sauna. I've seen it all, bro. Like it's people desperately trying to attach their identity to something besides themselves. The moment you just become familiar with yourself and who and what you are, this beautiful body that I have, you will have it too. Like you can't doubt this body's amazing, bro. Like fit, rip, like 0% body fat in a sense, and like a bunch of energy through the roof, glowing skin, piercing eyes is like it's almost angelic. If you read the guide, in the very first portion of it talks about the philosophy of everything. And These are my own words that it's not AI or something like that, but this is me. Okay. And I put my soul into this thing. So when you guys read the guide, you receive the energy I put in there. And it says in the beginning that I believe people are supposed to look like gods, goddesses, and angels. Like you're supposed to illuminate and be bright. You're supposed to shine like angels. So when you live this way, guess what? You end up having glowing skin, piercing eyes, white teeth, a bunch of energy, powerful words, and everything about you just is saturated in power. I've never seen a weak angel. I've never seen a weak god or a goddess. So I believe that whenever you live this life, you embody it. But these people out over here, they're desperately grasping for anything to be their identity. Red light, blue blocking glasses, infrared sauna, cold plunge, blah, 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 all this stuff. But when you understand what you actually are, you bring your power in, and then that's what's expressed. Like I'll do this one more time. Make sure everything stays in on the package and stuff like that. Right. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll pull my britches down because they're kind of riding. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay. Yeehaw. Yeah. Yeah, there we go, big boy. Yeah. Like, no one can deny that this body is freaking like ripped and toned, even for a bodybuilder, right? Or like maybe not like Mr. Olympia type, like inflate steroid man, but like for a normal guy, this body is insane, right? Now for a guy who doesn't work out, this is improbable. Like what? Like you have big muscles, you have abs, you have no fat. The guy usually has, a bunch of fat and stuff like that. I had I'm gonna stand up, bro. I had a what is it called? Like a little layer of fat, belly fat that would hang over my belt line, my waistline, and it would just hang. So I had like super loose skin and a bunch of fat. And now after all that, there's like no fat on the body. Everything's there. I don't work out. I don't go to the gym. I used to go to the gym back in the day, but like I'm bigger now than when I was in the gym back then. I was kind of bloated and inflated. But as far as like muscularity and power, it's just like, what the heck? For a guy who goes to the gym, this is impressive. For a guy who doesn't even work out, it's like, this is crazy. This is insane. I just tapped into the God, goddess, angel thing that I shared with you guys in the beginning of the guide that has created this type of body. And it's brought like these powerful effects. And that's why I look like this without working out, without going to a gym. For the people desperately trying to grab onto a routine, a diet, calories, supplements, cold plunge, or whatever else, they're doing that because it's the extent they don't know themselves. But the moment you know yourself, you embody it, and then your body naturally becomes this thing. And that's what you see before you. I've gained weight. When I first hit the guide, I lost a bunch of weight, and I got down to 191 pounds. Now, my highest the other day was 218 pounds. That's crazy. That's like 28 pounds. I'm not fat, so 28 pounds of what? It has to be muscle. Where did 28 pounds of muscles come from if I don't work out? And I don't even eat every day. I don't do, like, the most I do is like what you saw there, like me kicking the ball with Lay. I don't go out and run and do all this crazy stuff. Like, I just pretty much chill on my like little pillow fort here, hang out with the ladies. And in that time, I went from 191 to like, my highest is 218. Now I'm like averaging like 213, maybe like 215. But nonetheless, 191 to 218. What? Like, 27 pounds of muscle? From where? I haven't worked out in 6 years. I haven't eaten in 300 days. Like, where does this even come? It's because we're all gods and goddesses and angels, and it's in our DNA. It's inside of us. That's why you don't need a supplement. You don't need a cold plunge. You could do all the other stuff, but like when you compare it to this divine way, it's so minuscule. Like it means nothing. It's inferior. So that's my thoughts on cold plunges. If you want to do them, yeah, you can do it if you want to, but you don't want to shock your body too much.